One of the biggest mistakes I've ever made was to assume that everyone owed me something. Believe that I was entitled to an opportunity, to a chance to make a team, to be historical, to be remembered, to be honored. You see, entitlement is a problem because you think someone is supposed to give it to you. As I matured and as we grow, we realize that no one's going to give anything to us. We must earn it. We must put forth effort. We must put forth hard work. We got to overcome even our own limitations, especially those aspects of us that say, quit now. Because now that I look back over my life and I've learned what hard work is, I realize that if I put in real work, if I put in the hard work, if I only had this level of grind that I've learned now, then I would have succeeded then no matter what. No one can stop you from going after dreams, goals, and becoming something except for me and you. What we do personally, individually, matters.
It's not what happens that determines the major part of your future. It's not what happens. What happens to us all. So the key is what you do about it. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it.
Life ain't fair to nobody. You just gotta fight through, man. You gotta bite back sometime. It's like haters. When you get haters, people's opinion of you is none of your business.
God uses opposition to position you for something greater. Because God knows when these things happen, you have two choices. You can let it break you or let it make you. It's because of the hard times that we are built. It's because of the struggle we are built. It's because of the trials and tribulations we are built. If it wasn't for those things, we wouldn't be able to grow more. But what a lot of us do, we take it as this isn't fair. We start silencing our gift. We start moving away from our greatness. We stop living the life that was created for us. And we let these things that were meant to build us break us.
In your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody.
You want to fix imposter syndrome and people pleasing? Learn how to stand in front of the mirror. Give yourself a high five. Demonstrate that you like yourself. Demonstrate that you accept yourself. Because if you like yourself, you don't go out in the world and look for other people to like you because you don't need it. It's wonderful if they do, but the fantastic thing is if you actually like yourself. If you just accept where you are, you stop judging yourself, you accept yourself with some compassion. When you go out in the world, if somebody else disrespects you, it doesn't change the fact that you respect yourself. If somebody else doesn't like you or love you, yeah, it stings, it sucks, but it doesn't change the fact that you like or love yourself.
Most people don't lead their life, they accept their life. And when you accept your life, you are living on things that are not worthy of your time and effort and energy. To go uphill, you have to be intentional. Nobody ever went uphill by accident. You've never read a book on accidental achievements. You have to be intentional with what you do and who you are.
All good will be attacked on this planet. Maybe not the next one we get to, but on this one, all good will be attacked. Every garden will be invaded. Not to think so is naive. Every garden must be tended all summer.
You gotta dig deeper than your excuses. You gotta dig deeper than your physical limitations. You gotta dig deeper than everything that was about you that wanted to quit every time things got hard. Because it's easy to find an excuse. The hard part is when you don't give yourself an excuse. You decide if it means running 2 miles, if it means lifting 1 more rep, 2 more reps, and developing a habit. Because if I can learn to outwork what I was, if I can do that stuff now, I can look back over my life and realize that I wasn't anything but an excuse me. If you want to be great, you put in practice when it's not practice. You go hard when everyone else is lacking off.
Do you want the emotion or do you want progress? Because you can't have both. I'll give you an example. You're at the gym, you're curling, you're rep 8, and your body starts to fire off those signals in your brain and it goes, stop, it hurts. If you stop, you get the emotion, you don't get the progress. That where the pain stops is when the work starts. So you either get the emotion or you get the progress, but you can't have both.
But God gave you the light, and you just shining. Even when they try to stop you, you still shining. Even when they try to slow you down, you still shining. Even when they try to come against you, you still shining. Even when they use their tactics to try to hurt you and kill your vision, you bring more light to it and you keep shining. You have to understand this truth. I understood this in my life. Everybody ain't meant to handle the light. When somebody has darkness in their soul, when somebody has darkness in their spirit, when somebody is bitter and you becoming better, everybody can't handle the light of greatness. Everybody can't handle the light of calling. Everybody can't handle the light of you being who you are. You've been ordained to be able to do what you've been called to do. Everybody can't handle that because everybody ain't that.
I say to you, the universe is calling you. The voice of greatness has called me, and I'm afraid to answer.